Okay guys, we are packing and ready for this trip. Yes,
I am so ready. I could just, I'm ready to go right now. Let's go.
I was excited too, but he beat me. So I'm excited, but it seems like Mike is.
I'm ready to go today. We can drop everything right now and just head on down the road today. But work.
We got jobs.
We gotta work, man. We got 3 more days of work left.
3 more, and then we are on the road. But we're gonna teach you guys about our experience about preparing for trout fishing.
Because this has been definitely different than what we are used to when it comes to preparing for a trip. So we planned this trip out and we're gonna go to Tennessee. We're planning on somewhere around Knoxville, Gatlinburg, up in the mountains. We wanna hit the Smoky Mountains, the national park.
Okay guys, we're looking for all kinds of trout. What are the trouts?
Brown trout,
Brook trout,
rainbow trout.
and not just any rainbow trout. What kind?
We want the rainbow trout that has the pink colored meat.
Yeah, and that is the wild ones because they stack Knoxville and Gatlinburg with farm raised ones and their meat is white. But the wild ones, the natural ones, I guess I heard was pink. So we're gonna go check that out. Okay guys, side note, we are not trout fishing experts. This is our first time ever catching trout.
I would consider us more like amateur.
Very, very amateur. But we're making these videos because we came across some things that you guys need to know if you decided to do your first time trout fishing as well.
So us being from Florida, all we gotta do is buy a fishing license and we can just go fishing.
That's
right?
not the case in Tennessee though.
No.
Not the case in Tennessee.
No, not at all. In Tennessee, if you're gonna go out there and you wanna do some trout fishing, first of all, you got to have your fishing license. Duh, of
30
course.
bucks, 30
Fishing,
bucks.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're gonna have a trout permit,
Yeah.
which is $30 on top of that. Okay?
Yeah.
If you're just gonna go out there and fish for anything else except trout, $30 is all you need to begin with.
While watching some trout videos and I read it in the comments, I read somebody said that you need a special permit for Gatlin as well. So that might be another 30 bucks on top of it. I could be wrong. I'm gonna double check it before we hit out there. We'll correct it on our video over there, but it seems like if that's the case, I'm not fishing in Gatlinburg. Like I'm not gonna pay any more just to fish in a specific area.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So that's the first part, and that's the very first part anywhere you go is you gotta check your license.
Know your rules. Know your rules.
And it's your responsibility to know them rules, because if you don't know them, they don't care. When it comes to the other rules, there's a lot of them.
There is. Each creek has their own set of rules. So wherever you're fishing at, make sure you know the rules to that area.
I've got it downloaded on my phone with all the rules. So whenever we show up to a certain creek, I can just scroll right down to it and say, oh, this is such and such creek. Guess what? We can't fish with this here, or we can't fish with that here. We can only fish with this. So we've learned by looking up online on different parks and different areas, we found out that one of the major areas that we're gonna fish in, we're only allowed to use 1 hook.
1 rod and artificial only.
Yeah, you can't have scented bait. You can't have natural bait of any sort. Now this is in the Smoky Mountains National Park. So this is specific only to the Smoky Mountains National Park.
Right. In other areas, it's not so, what's the word?
Regulated.
Yeah, not so regulated. It's not so harsh. The rules is not so strict.
Yeah.
The rules are not so strict, but it seems like everywhere we go, different rules.
All right, so I know some of you guys is probably wondering, why in the world do they got rules like that where you can only have 1 hook? Well, let me tell you something. If I was a fish and I got this right here into my mouth with 3 hooks and I got thrown back into the water, that's damage. That's a lot of damage to the mouth, man.
Yeah.
A lot of damage to the mouth. And these fish that are in these parks, you know, they're kind of special.
Yeah, they're kind of special. I heard that they're easy to catch too, so they wanted to make it a little bit more difficult for you guys to catch.
Yeah, and if you're throwing undersized fish back and they got all tore up mouths, that's not good for the fish. That's why they want us to have this right here. As you can see, this is the same lure as this one, except I cut the other 2 prongs off. Okay, now this is a single hook jig. So we've got this little box, and it's specifically set up. We specifically picked the things to go in this box for the Smoky Mountain trip.
Yes. So this is our Smoky Mountain setup based off of what we saw. We saw Bass and Beer. We saw some other channels out there. This is the stuff that they were fishing with. So what we got here?
Well, we got a couple different little flies, which we're gonna do a little bit of fly fishing. We got some fly rods and
Some, I don't know if that's horn.
we got some jigs.
Some jigs. Look at this. Sorry.
Now these are rooster tails, which these are sort of big. Rooster tails come with 3-prong hooks, almost all of them. So I had to go ahead and cut the other 2 hooks off of these 2.
Yeah. We also got one here. This one got all 3 prongs. You see that? We're gonna have to switch this out for a single prong. So cool though. I never used a rooster tail before to catch anything other than bluegill.
Yeah, we got some beetle spins. Yeah. Beetle spins are common everywhere.
Yeah.
You can always catch fish on beetle spins.
Yeah, so I haven't seen that used for rainbow trout fishing, but we're gonna try it because let's see something that works in Florida works up there too. And look at some more flies right here, single hook flies.
And we got some bobbers. Who can go fishing without bobbers? The only thing is, I don't know why I got this in this box right here, because we can't fish with live bait. What was your plan with these bobbers?
Oh, this is actually used. I'm gonna tell them my plan.
What is
but
the
actually, I figured we got the wrong kind of bobber. We need to get what's called a water bobber, because I was gonna do to throw the dry flies with a spin rod. You're gonna use this to be the weight to like get it down there a little bit further, since you know there's no weight on a dry fly. So now we're gonna have to get a different type of bobber, which I didn't realize until just now.
Yeah, so that can't go in this box. That's got to go in the other box.
Other box, we're gonna get a water bobber, clear. And we also got this jig. Now guys, this is before our fishing trip, so if you're a trout fishing expert and you got any hints or tips for us, if we don't have the right gear, please tell us in the comments, spam it for us, because we want to go and have a good time. If you guys want to collaborate before we go, please let us know. We get together. We're gonna be in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's where our hotel is at. So just hit us up, man, because we want to get out there. We want to catch some trout. We want to do something we can't do here in Florida.
So if you guys like our videos,
Don't forget to hit the like button.
don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Follow us on all social media.
And never forget, wait, there's a lot of forgetting going on, to challenge the outdoors.
Pretty much we don't want you to forget about us.
Yeah, don't forget about us.
Ever. I mean, you could dream about us if you want to. I would like that.